about a half an hour early this morning. Well underway, and here's Tiger for birdie at the third.
That's an aggressive stroke. Pop that one. And as he's hitting the third hole, we can see the cloud cover coming in from the southwest.
Is that right?
Yeah.
John, Paul, George, and Ringo out here at the Open Championship. That'd be something, huh? Second shot here at 4 for Tiger.
He loves the game. He loved that shot.
So difficult earlier in the week.
You can almost feel a sort of false tension in the air, crackling like Faldo and for 35 years.
Wow.
So there's a lot of things can come into play here, wind conditions, etc. Tiger's got his work cut out here. He'll have to plot his way around the course and think maybe a little bit differently.
And
The
Billy,
rain last night changed things, you see. It's taken a bit of a bounce out of the fairways. And so it's made it easy. This morning it was, I would say, 2 shots, 3 shots easier than it was the day before. So it's a fascinating study.
2 under par, so is J.J. Henry. Here's Tiger's second at the par 5 fifth.
From the far left-hand side of the fairway, 236 yards, Mike. You know, they're starting right at the flag, and this is way up in the air.
Yeah, not bad, Billy, at about hole high. So
Off 2 or 3 times today because of cameras clicking, but this putt just maybe right center. Shouldn't be much in it.
Good putt, nice pace. Just steadying the ship. Tiger Woods.
But the wind just a little bit out of the player's right. Tiger just trying to take a 7-iron, trying to turn it down from right to left.
Well, needed one more, I fancy. Seemed to hit it quite sharp.
I don't think he's adjusted yet, really, to the softness from the overnight.
Location in that back portion, about halfway to the hole, it's going to swing pretty hard to his left.
What a good putt. No, it didn't turn. Well, it did, I mean. This for a par 3. This is very missable. No, good putt.
Yeah, that's how you maintain momentum. You've birdied the 5th hole. You've got a little... Yeah, another iron for Tiger off the tee, and it's possible, it's been rumored, that he may not hit a driver all day today. That would be amazing.
Well, Cratchit alluding to that. Pushing the green out to the right, not the side you want to miss on. Still ends up hole high and not in the worst shape.
Not too bad. He'll probably be able to putt that.
9 feet off the green. Up a pretty good slope, about 8 or 9 feet. He can hit it close to 300 with this club.
Well, this is the only truly blind shot on the golf course. At least tee shot anyway. Right over the gorse.
It's a good-looking line to me, Paul.
Yeah, it is perfect.
No bounce. No real bounce.
Pretty much is an indication he's going to take this straight up in the air again. And that's exactly what he's done. I mean, that is way up in the air.
Bold shot, got some stop. 18 feet past the flag. Very good shot into the green.
And Peter, I would certainly think that this putt going back up the hill would try to turn just a little bit to his right.
Hurry, 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 hurry.
And again, straight downwind, Mike. Well, he's hit some iron shots that have just gone so high today.
He's hitting them a mile. It's like another 8-iron, maybe.
And this one's straight up in the air again, Zink.
This can't be an 8-iron, can it?
Oh, yes, it is.
Unbelievable. Well,
For all that, you know, he's doing this, doing that. Second birdie of the 9 for Woods. So a 3-putt bogey to start.
Go back to the 10th for Tiger's tee shot.
Well, not changing his strategy, going with the 2-iron.
This is par 5.
And this is a good one.
see if this one runs away. Not picking it up, but he's capable of hitting a bullet with that club and getting 50 yards.
Coming up with Lexus at the turn in a little bit. Back to the play attempt.
And Tiger 250 yards. That's a 3-iron. Heading towards the bunker.
Yeah, and there's some big mounds in front of him, so he can't really see where that ball ends up. There's a couple second shots on the golf course that are hidden by the mounds, and this is one of them. So obviously, if he's in that bunker, we've seen what can happen in there.
Woods bunkered, third at the par 5 10.
Well, this ball plugged and not good. Ooh, that caught the top.
Yep, back down, Billy. Not all the way back down, but even closer to the revetted face of the bunker. So there's some thinking and work to do there for Woods.
Bring him right. Oh, this is nice. This is nice.
Just a really bad break if the ball buried in that bunker, but there's so much singles playing really, really easy today, and he hit an iron into the green, so it's a nice par, though.
Only 8 players have been over par on the 10th today. Woods
coming off that par save at 10, struggles in the bunker. The par 4 playing under 400 yards.
Yeah, it's a dangerous hole, though. Playing into the wind, the most humps and bumps of any fairway on the course, and if you don't find the fairway, look out. Follow the bouncing ball.
And they are closely. Must be a championship here on day 1. Just a moment ago, second shot at 11 for Tiger. They never got the post out.
They never got it out. Must have taken a drop. And how about that recovery? Really a good break for Tiger to even have a play after that.
Tiger saw his recovery shot from trouble after pushing it right off the tee. This for birdie at 11.
You think he stole one there?
That's the way you scramble.
Be a shot that David is able to hit. Puggy's been kind of changing his swing back to where it was in the 90s and early 2000s. We watched Tiger at the par 4 12, the most difficult hole at Hoyle Lake today, and Tiger in good shape off the tee.
is second at 12.
200 yards straight back into the breeze. Once again, Tiger with the 2-iron off the tee.
More breeze now, Billy?
Just a little bit more, Michael. It's picked up, and this is a good-looking shot just left of the flag.
Perfect weight there by Woods. The Tiger will have a chance to keep this round going a little bit.
Iron off the tee, and the other 2 players drove it with the driver, so sticking with the conservative game plan.
Woods will stay at 2. The head covers have stayed on all day. We'll see if he takes irons the rest of the way. Zinger and I will...
From left to right, Tiger with a 7-iron.
He'll want to shape this right to left back into the wind, Billy.
This heading right, trying to work, but the wind's got it.
You can see he got on top of that. Was not the shot he was trying to play.
Not a bad bounce, though.
Pretty little chip and run. And you can see how quickly he got the ball on the ground, on the putting surface, rolling.
Pretty good shot there, Billy. Tiger looking for...
Absolutely. Solid, but this stick right here.
It's He's center cutting all the short ones.
Terry, coming off the D estuary over here to the left.
You'll want to shape it right to left, Billy.
Yeah, you want to try that. And going with the 3-iron, and
that's the same swing he made on the par 3 the last hole.
Good results.
Center of the fairway and sticking with his game plan. Haven't seen the driver.
But, I would say that, he's pretty much on the mark. I spoke with Hank Haney earlier in the day. He said he was going to take a very conservative approach today. Play it, try to stay out of the bunkers. He's done a nice job. The only penalty he's paid is the 1 on 10.
God damn it!
Well, he's lost this to the right. Just a mistake that I did not think he would make.
Oh, that nestled down into some deep grass. Short-sighted himself, and now he has got serious problems at 14.
And has a little bit of an upslope here.
Ooh, it's a big swing out of there.
How about that?
Oh, my.
And he didn't get it inside. Caught it.
Get the house.
One more.
Absolutely.
I'm a little concerned when I see him playing into a left to right wind, not hitting the controlled draws.
A little left to right and maybe just a little down, but right now this hole playing straight downwind, 151 yards, and I cannot believe this is much of a pitching wedge for Tiger, especially from this elevated tee. Yeah, it's got a good-looking line, but it's got to get down.
Oh, my goodness. That's very uncharacteristic of Tiger to misjudge the distance on a wedge shot by that much on a par 3.
Well, there is so much breeze behind 3.5 feet of the bunker on the right-hand side of this green. Big break from left to right.
Kept it low.
That's the line. Very well done.
Hey.
Perfect.
How many of these has he had today, Bobby? Impressive. Earl, today, and Tiger on the tee. First time all day here at 16. We've seen that stick in his hands.
Well, first time all day that all three players will hit a driver off a tee block. He's got 1-3 medal. He lost that a little bit to the right.
He got 307 to carry the left bunker, Billy.
Well, that's heading that way, Bobby, and working left. I mean, it's well over the bunkers, but I did not see where that ball.
Now we get a look at it right now. That's well left, but a good.
He's going to shape this shot right to left, ride the wind, and he can see his target.
Well, 218, he's got a 6-iron.
Go!
Well, this is high. It started at the flagstick. It's trying to hold its line, Bobby.
Got a pretty good bounce. Good shot.
Tiger Woods from 17th fairway to this point right here, just off the green for eagle at 16 a moment ago. Slow down. Certainly a bold run at it.
That's a typical game plan. He said what he was going to do and did not go away from it.
Another one.
Playing more back into the wind than earlier today, Billy?
Well,
17?
It's more left to right. It's completely switched from what it was earlier, Bobby. That's a good-looking shot here. Just kind of riding the wind, working its way back to the middle of the fairway.
Did you see the amount of turf he took with that 2-iron? As hard as that turf is, that was a big divot that came out.
As you can see the flagstick breeze from left to right. I guess the key yardage here for Tiger is he has 212 to the front. He's got a 4-iron out, and I've got to believe he's got to really thump this.
Into the wind. He's got to land it on the green, doesn't he? Oh, he went after it.
Oh, boy. This took out low, hard.
Yeah, it wasn't enough club.
No, 239 all the way, the hole 212 to the front.
In other words, he'll take par and run.
Oh, absolutely. But Bobby, I think he goes into each round. I think there are certain holes on a golf course that he has made his mind up that he wants a score on that hole, and that's exactly how he goes about it and how he dictates what he hits off the.
Oh, that's confidence.
From just in front of the green, right to there, and Adam Scott.
Oh.
And here's Tiger trying to finish up with the iron.
Playing straight downwind, Terry.
Certainly the bunkers down the left side are in play for Tiger.
Well, that ball came off so quickly. That is so long with a 2-iron.
Like a rocket. You try to shape that a little right to left or just straight?
He did. Hank Haney, he's trying to get his eyes a little more level, and he's trying to have just a slight bit more lateral move towards the target. Sometimes he gets the hips spinning just a little too quick. And boy, if you do it just right with shots like this is a good-looking golf shot if it's the right distance.
It is, Billy. Best we've seen today.
But I can tell you what, guys, I think he's swinging the irons very well.
That was certainly this one.
For Eagle.
How about that fist pump?